Oh, my name's Fox, and I'm at Fox. I should probably wear something more than all black right now, but whatever. I just got out of Joker. The origin story of a Joker that I really want in the DCEU. Mind you, I want this in, them just making it better. Not so much as, I just want to shove it into crud. No, you can do the whole three Jokers thing. But in any case, this movie's awesome. This movie is fun. This movie is how you do Joker. That's how I want to say about this. It's dark, it's gritty, it's set in the 90s, which kind of like 90. It's like set in a time period that's not really known. It's kind of like the show Gotham a little bit, except there are no smartphones. But it has every feel of something like the old comic, like Batman comic, or like the Batman animated series, where it's like has that kind of time period to it. But it is gritty, it's dark, and then it also has like comedy in it. And I don't mean like, joke, no, like comedy that kind of naturally comes from this, which is what kind of this should be, what a Joker origin story should basically be. It should be, in a way, a dark comedy. It should be dark, but also still comedic. And that this movie does that well. It does very well. It does it very well on how you kind of start to sympathize with the character, but then also know how like certain things kind of play out, why certain things happen, how slowly this character builds up. It is really good, and even like, and another cool thing about this is that it doesn't really ever do like the whole wink, like, oh, this is Officer Gordon, like something like that. Like, no, they really don't do much like that. Or like they don't really name drop too many big things. It takes more along the lines of, if you know Batman mythos, you know who this character is. If you know Batman mythos, you know who that character is. And like it's really cool. I really like this version of the Joker. I like this story of it. And like I would say the only problem I have with this movie, the only problem I have with the Joker in this movie a little bit is a little bit towards the end, where like throughout the movie, and nothing spoiling too much, but like the character feels, this character kind of has like a little bit more of a somber, like a little bit like more like kind of like a, I'm trying to think, like kind of like a, feels more like a character who's not really secure still in who they are a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I think that's kind of how it feels, and I feel like, and that works for the rest of the movie, but I feel like that last bit should have been the part where you felt more confidence in him. He felt more confidence in himself. Kind of like, again, Heath Ledger Joker, a little bit on that note. Other than that, this is a really damn good movie. I love this movie so dang much. I loved it beginning to end. It was really good. The people complaining about it, saying, oh, it should be pulled from theaters because, some bull crap. Oh, it's too I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell they're saying. But they're saying, some people are saying that the movie should be pulled from theaters. It doesn't. It really, really doesn't. It's a good movie. It shows in a way that like how society can make monsters. It shows in a way that like, even though it's not, Heath Ledger's one bad day. No, it's multiple of bad days. But even though technically there is still that one bad day in this, technically speaking, but it's honestly still a really good thing. And like there are points where like when you see him in full makeup, when you see him like on like this 90s camera screen, 90s TV kind of thing where it's like blurry, so it's like, yeah, that's kind of terrifying. And like, but when he plays a clown, he plays like a clown. He acts like a really good clown. He kind of like Ronald McDonald, basically, a little bit. With like they're in the beginning, and it plays well. Like when you feel bad for him, you kind of feel bad for him. When you feel like, oh, dang it. Like the people I feel like who are complaining about this movie are people who are like never really, who looked at the Joker and different comic book superheroes like, oh, that's the Joker. He's a clown. What the hell is he gonna do? Until you actually think about the context of, oh, he sprays a gas on people that makes that literally like contorts their face into a painful grin and makes them laugh until they die. Until you actually start thinking about it, it's like, oh, what the hell? It's just weird comic book movies. No, this is actually a really good movie. I hope that that they do make this the Joker for the DCEU. Like, this feels so good, and I also like, because again, I like another thing I really like about this. Hopefully, I'm coming through the mic all that well, because I just noticed I'm talking this way, but my mic's here, so sorry about that. But like the reason, like I like this because like there's been a couple movies where it's like, oh, it's a standalone movie of this character, but it's set in another city because whatever reason. No, they straight up say, no, yeah, this is Gotham. This is during the time that Thomas and Martha Wayne are alive. That Bruce is a kid. And like you get how Gotham was before all this stuff, and like it even like has a little bit of stuff, kind of like the show Gotham, where like different like stuff with like the riots, and even some mix of like the Joker as a symbol in some cases, and it's honestly really cool. I really like this. I don't understand why people say, "Oh, this is too gritty or disturbing." Oh, please. I've seen more disturbing on the internet alone. But, this movie's awesome. I highly recommend it. Go check it out. Go watch it. It is a really dang good movie. And I would want to see this incorporated into the DCEU. If only because I would like this more grittiness to it. I just add a way more background, one, to Gotham, the city, but then also to having a better Joker. You can do the 3 Joker thing like they did in the comics, where there's the failed stand-up comedian Joker. Then there's the gangster Joker, which is the one with all the tattoos and crap on his face. I can't remember what the third one is. But yeah, you could do that, and it'd be fun, I think. Because just looking at this Joker, like, this Joker makes me want to go watch The Dark Knight. This feels like, it feels kind of like it could be like that Joker's origin story a little bit. But, yeah, like, this feels like this is a good movie. This is a good movie. I recommend it. It is freaking awesome. And, I had a lot of fun with it. It's dark, it's gritty, but then it also has comedic moments. Like, I honestly don't want to spoil any of that. It's a really dang good movie. Go check it out. Joker is a really dang good movie. But thanks for watching. Please share my videos. Tell me what you guys think. Me and my father saw it. We both loved it. But just check it out, and we will. See you later.